Hi everyone, this is OhEasy. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make SpongeBob. I've made this guy completely in Gravitysketch and rendered it by Keyshot. I hope this can be some help to people who have just started gravity sketching. Anyways, enough talk. Let's begin. First, I'm going to start off by bringing in the mannequin to the sketch. You can do this by dragging the mannequin to this box. What this does is that it places the mannequin into the sketch in 1:1 scale. So now you have a good idea of where the front view is, where the back view is, and also you know the size of the mannequin, which is going to be about 175 centimeters, an average man height. So you know how big you're going to be drawing. Next, I'm going to bring in some images of SpongeBob that I got from the websites. I selected a few from various sources because it's always a good idea to have good references from various angles because you're always going to be needing them when you're doing your sketch. So once you placed all the images where you feel comfortable, you're going to have to choose one image to put into the origin. How you do that is you select the image and then unanchor it by pressing the blue button. And then once you do that, if you drag in the image to the origin, you can see that it snaps into your sketch. Okay, now we have everything prepared. Let's start sketching. I'm going to start by sketching the body of SpongeBob, the square part. So for the body, let's go into primitives, select the cube, and also select subdivision. Let's draw a cube with the mirror effect on and adjust the cube so that it roughly fits SpongeBob's body outlines. Then let's select the cube again and hit the blue button on the left controller to go into sub D mode. So now that we're in sub D mode, you can see the edges and the control points. I'm going to drag in the control points to the mirror plane in order to merge this cube into one. Carefully adjust the control points so that it matches the reference image outlines. Change the color of the cube, turn on the sub D mode again, and let's add some control loops to tighten the edges. Add in more control loops on the top and the sides. Adjust these control points up and down in order to make the curved surface of SpongeBob. Do the exact same thing for the back side. For his body, turn on the grid again, draw in a cube, adjust its control points to the mirror plane to merge the cube. Adjust the control points again and again and again. Now you have a super simple rectangular SpongeBob body. For his pants, let's turn on the grid snap option, then simply copy the body downwards and change the color. Next, lower the layer transparency of the reference image, because this way it's going to be easier to add details on the face area. It's now time to add in those lovely eyes. Let's select the primitive shape, then choose the sphere. Shrink the overall size and then go into options and adjust those control axes to match SpongeBob's eyes. For the nose, first select the face, then go into sub D mode. Adjust the points and extrude the surface to make the nose. You can do this by selecting the surface with the middle finger, and once the surface is selected, pull the surface outwards, then press the index finger to copy the surface, and you'll get a SpongeBob nose. After that, just add in some control loops in the middle of the nose and then adjust the points. Copy the eyes, shrink it, then place it to make those lovely fat cheeks of SpongeBob. Okay, now it gets a little bit tricky. We're going to make SpongeBob's mouth. First, let's roughly arrange the sub D points. Then make the holes in the surface by selecting it, then deleting each surface. Second, arrange the sub D points to give SpongeBob a smile. Third, turn on the auto select loops mode, then once the edges of the mouth are selected, extrude them inside and then copy it. Lastly, adjust the control points so that it matches SpongeBob's facial expression. At this point, it's a good idea to go back and forth looking at the reference image. Next, let's make the tooth with a simple rectangle and finish off the eyes by copying the sphere, then adjusting the size, shape, and color. For his eyebrows, we'll go into Stroke, select Point Mode, turn on the end caps for rounded off edges, then click away to make them eyebrows. Easy, huh? For the inner mouth part, select Primitives, then Surface, and then turn on Sub D mode again. Sketch a surface, adjust the colors, and then let's dive into SpongeBob's mouth. In here, let's go into Sub D mode, connect the points on the mirror plane to merge the surface. Then, let's simply create a hollow cube. Turn on the Sub D mode and check how it looks on the outside, and let's finish it off by tightening the top surface with a supporting loop. Next, for his throat, there are multiple ways of doing it, but for this, I'm going to turn off the mirror, then I'm going to select Volume, Point Mode, and turn on the Planar mode. Sketch a rough shape of a throat, then let's adjust its thickness and place it in SpongeBob's throat. Finally, for his tongue, let's sketch a simple Sub D cube, then adjust the Sub D shapes accordingly, just like how we made everything else. So now it seems that we have all the mouth details finished. I'll check and fix the small proportional details that I have missed before. Okay, now that's the end of the first video. In the second video, I'll continue from sketching his body. If this video was helpful, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching.